Today, my group members and I are going to do a video presentation on online security and payment in e-commerce.
My name is Yao Shuling and I'm going to present the possible e-commerce crime you might be expected. The first attack is botnet and DDoS. This attack is top list. A cybercriminal targets a botnet against a company and results in denial of service, which ultimately brings down its website. This attack is more likely to occur on high traffic days and also the hardest to defend against. From this statistics, China retained the first position as the leading origin for field offensive. This source is from 2013. So what is distributed denial of service? DDoS is an attempt to make web services it provides unavailable to the users. Three main categories of DDoS is protocol attacks, to saturate server resources of the targets or those with intermediate communication equipment. Synchronized flood and ping of death is an example of protocol attacks. The second category is volume-based attack, is to saturate the bandwidth of the target. UDP flood is an example. The last category is application layer attack, is to affect target applications. Usually these targets HTTP trying to exhaust the resource limits of web services. This type of attack is insidious because it's hard to detect. Solaris is an example. The second attack is click fraud. Company hires an agency to conduct an online advertising campaign. This agency is paid on a per-click basis. In reality, most of the paid per-click are not authentic. The United States has the highest index values of click fraud. The third attack is testing stolen credit cards. A cybercriminal steals hundreds of credit card numbers and uses a company's credit or debit card payment function to validate active credit cards. The purpose for this is to obtain goods without paying and obtain unauthorized funds from an account. This is the statistic. As you know, Ukraine has the highest fraud rate. Types of identity theft, credit card is the highest as well. The last attack is e-coupons. Fraudsters do an end run around a company's pricing policies. They select a heavily discounted item and place it in a shopping cart. They delay the checkout in order to obtain and apply an e-coupon to the final purchase price, thus obtaining the item well below the company's cost. This is an example of e-coupons fraud. Well, this sums up my presentation and hope you enjoy it.
M-commerce enables people to conduct financial transactions using a mobile device like a cell phone or a tablet. The phone becomes a kind of a mobile wallet, but it's not just for pocket money. It can give you access to bank accounts, credit and access cards, loyalty cards, coupons, and it allows you to transfer money anytime, anywhere.
Hi, I'm Jayan. I would like to continue for about the mobile commerce crime. Okay, let me introduce what is mobile commerce. It is the use of wireless handheld devices such as cellular phones and laptops to conduct commercial transactions online. It is also known as m-commerce. As we can see that Mr. Jeff, CEO of Amazon, he mentioned in the last 12 months, customers around the world ordered more than 1 billion worth of products from Amazon using a mobile device. We also can see that PayPal mobile handled almost 14 billion in payment volume in 2012. Now next, we have some statistics that I can get it online about the m-commerce. First, we can see 81% of the retailers state that the objective of mobile for their company is to drive revenue. Next, roughly 58% of consumers who own a smartphone have used it for store-related shopping. Well, next of the presentation is about the security prediction for year 2012 by Trend Micro. About the mobile landscape. Smartphone and tablet platforms, especially Android, will suffer from more cybercriminal attacks. Security vulnerabilities will be found legitimate of mobile apps, making data extraction easier for cybercriminals. Okay, now let's see about the Norton Cybercrime Report. Okay, from the increasingly mobile future, Okay, for internet access and cybercrime. There is rising to more than half of the adults in emerging markets and nearly in 10 millionaires. Okay, from here we can see that the statistics for a few countries over here. We can see that China has the most accessed internet via mobile devices and also experienced mobile related cybercrime. Okay, due to the changing phase of cybercrime goes mobile. Okay, 2 over 3 of the adults use a mobile device to access the internet. Okay, and also 35% of the adults have lost their mobile device or being stolen, and 3 of them don't use a security solution for their mobile devices. Okay, now let's see the top 10 scary trends in mobile commerce. Here listed the top 5, which is the risky QR codes, unsecure Wi-Fi threats, viruses and malware, encryption hacking, and also electronic eavesdropping. Okay, now let us focus malware. Okay, we can see that mobile malware is the growing threat of smartphone hackers, and what we need to know is mobile malware is a software with a malicious purpose. It may be designed to disable your phone, remotely control your device, or steal valuable information. Mobile malware uses the same techniques as PC malware to infect mobile devices. We can see that there is increasing trends of the malware. Okay, what is Android? Android is the fastest growing mobile operating system with more than 500k Android phones activated daily. Android malware has affected to 250k users. Okay, now let us see how malware got to you. There is few ways we can see. From here is phishing, a fake version of a real site that gathers your login and other private information, spyware, exploiting, app store, third-party online application repositories, worms, and we can see also Wi-Fi snooping, the famous one, can occur when you access a public network at any hotspot. Direct attack. That is very dangerous for the malware. Okay, that's all from me for mobile cybercrime. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Yiping. Today I'll be discussing the new security threats of mobile commerce. Let's take a look. M-commerce has taken off recently. Today, 1 in 10 e-commerce dollars is spent using smartphones or tablets. In the second quarter of 2013 alone, mobile commerce sales is equal to $4.7 billion. The number one factor that consumers consider when making mobile payments is security. As you can see, the top 2 questions that mobile consumers would consider using cell phones to make purchases were if their phone numbers would be kept private and the mobile payment services were more secure. Even though consumers are worried about the security, US m-commerce sales are forecasted to increase across the years. Let's take a look at the trends. First are value-added services based on location awareness, also known as location-based service. Today, so much information on user is available to network operators. Companies can purchase information about one's location and track their coming and going. Another threat is the geotag photos. Another threat is malicious domain. A single malicious domain can compromise devices by downloading malicious code. In the event of a malicious attack, mobile devices may not be equipped with antivirus or malware software installed. There is also the threat of loss or theft of devices. Nowadays, people rely more on their mobile devices. Therefore, more private information are stored on their mobile devices compared to their desktop computers. There is also a lack of standard security protocol. Within the wireless application protocol, to provide a secure means of transmission, encryption is a key component. As information is transferred from one protocol to another, the problem lies with decrypting information and then re-encrypting it. Hackers have broken some of the existing algorithms for encryption. Another threat is the limited computing capabilities of mobile devices, which reduces the type of cryptography that can be done. Next is roaming. Users can roam among non-trustworthy domains if they are out of a carrier's service area, which can also contribute them to becoming victims of vulnerability. Another threat is the use of unsecured technologies such as infrared, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. These are the main ways to spread mobile viruses, also known as blue snark. There is also the abuse of cooperative nature of ad hoc networks. Ad hoc is a mode for wireless devices to directly communicate with each other. Like a wired network, extra protection can be placed on routers, gateways. The adversary who hijacks an ad hoc node terrorizes the entire network by disseminating false routing information. Networks are also susceptible to attacks ranging from passive eavesdropping to active interfering. Damages can include leaking secret information, message contamination, and node impersonation. Who is going to read the legal jargon? Nobody reads the terms and conditions when they download apps, and this may cause private information of users to be monitored willingly. Android Marketplace allows third-party applications to access sensitive or private information. This is because Android Marketplace do not have strict filtering processes compared to iOS App Store. This sensitive or private information is actually allowed by users when they allow the app's permissions to their phones. Why does this Android app need so many permissions? One may ask. Report has found that dozens of apps have the same type of access to sensitive information as known spyware does, including access to content of emails and text messages, phone call information, and device locations. Next is the threat of launching attacks from mobile devices. So the lack of complete authentication. It's difficult to identify attackers, causing the review and intrusion process to be complex. Mobile devices are set to become the next DDoS attack tool because of the lack of security on the majority of mobile devices. Coupled with the rising bandwidth and processing power, it makes them a platform ripe for hackers to compromise. Few examples here are the security failures of some mobile commerce. First is Google Wallet. In December 2011, a hack was discovered that affected all Android Google Wallet users and prepaid cards. If a user's phone was physically compromised and the phone wasn't passcode protected, the issue is that the Google Wallet app is tied directly to the mobile device and not the user's Google account, and the malicious individual now has full access to the user's funds in their Google Wallet. The next example is the Barclays debit cards. In March 2012, vulnerability that may result in the recall of 13 million Barclays credit and debit cards that allowed mobile devices with NFC to steal card information with a single bump. Apps by big companies such as Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and USAA were also subjected to vulnerabilities that allowed attackers to obtain users' passwords. Lastly, the National Security Agency has targeted popular smartphone-based social games like Candy Crush and Angry Birds to pilfer personal information. These are according to documents leaked by former NSA contractor Edward Snowden. So that is all.